Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are opening our sources on a problem that I think truly affects everyone, including us.
Oh, for sure. It's a big one.
Yeah. I mean, the situation is so common. You have important work to do, right? Maybe it's homework, maybe it's a report for your job.
Mm-hmm.
You know you have to start, you really do. But you just can't. You find yourself doing anything else.
Watching videos, checking social media.
Totally, or suddenly deciding you need to organize your socks.
Right. So our mission today really is to give you a simple, powerful tool to help you stop wasting that time and start doing the important thing.
We're going to explore a really helpful conversation we found. It's between a student, Leo, who struggles to start his work, and a specialist in getting things done. We call her the productivity guru.
And just to say, because this is so important, we're going to speak very clearly and slowly today. We're going to use simple words so you can really understand the ideas.
Exactly. We'll focus on two big things. First, we need to understand why we avoid the work. And second, we will learn how to use a simple rule to start. So let's jump in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first step is to name the problem. The word for this is procrastination.
It sounds like a big, complicated word.
It does, but what is it, really? It's when you know you have an important task, but you choose to do something easy and fun instead.
You delay it on purpose.
Exactly. And the source material has this perfect picture of it. Leo was talking to Sarah, the guru. He had this major report due the next day, a really important task.
High effort.
Right. But did he start it? No. He told her he spent 2 full hours just watching funny cat videos on YouTube.
2 hours. And he knew the report was just sitting there waiting for him. But the videos were, an easy escape.
That's the core of it. You're not forgetting about the work. You are actively avoiding it. And Leo described the feeling. He said he felt paralyzed.
Yeah. And that word paralyzed, it's so important here. Let's explain that simply. When you're paralyzed, it means you want to move, but you feel completely stuck.
Frozen.
Exactly. Frozen. You just can't make yourself take that first step.
And when you're in that state, that frozen state, it's so easy for something to pull your attention away. We call that a distraction.
And a distraction is just, well, it's anything that takes your focus away from the real work.
Like your phone.
The phone is number one today. Instagram, TikTok, text messages, they're all quick, easy, fun, and they make that paralyzed feeling even worse.
Okay, so we know what it is, choosing fun over work. But to fix it, we have to understand the why.
Right.
And Leo's first idea, and maybe your idea too, was that he did this because he was just lazy.
Yeah, he said something like, I think I'm just a lazy person. I don't have any self-control.
But this is where the source material gives us that first big insight. Procrastination it's rarely about being lazy.
That's a huge point. Laziness is when you don't want to do anything. But with procrastination, you want to do the work, you just feel blocked.
So what's the block?
The real reason is often fear or anxiety.
Fear. So your brain is actually trying to protect you, but in a way that doesn't help.
Exactly. Your brain is afraid the work will be too hard or maybe too boring, or it's afraid you won't do a good job.
It's a fear of that initial effort.
Yeah. Your brain looks at that big report and it just sees a giant wall of work. We can call it the big initial push. And your brain wants to avoid that push.
So if it sees a choice between the big, scary report
or the easy, instant pleasure of a cat video, it chooses the video every time. It's looking for relief from that fear.
That makes so much sense. It's not that he didn't want to work. It's that his brain wanted the easy reward right now. But that raises a big question. If the fear is about the whole 10-hour report, how can a quick trick really help? Doesn't 5 minutes just feel kind of useless?
That is a great point. And it takes us right to the solution. Because the solution isn't about the 10-hour fear. It's about the 5-second fear, the fear of just starting. So if we understand that the problem is the fear of that very first step, then we can find a way to sort of trick our brain into taking it.
And this brings us to the main strategy, the tool. It's called the 5-minute rule.
So simple, but so powerful.
Let's break down exactly what it is and why it works, step by step.
Okay, so the rule is very simple. It really only has 3 parts. Part 1, you tell yourself you will only work for 5 minutes.
Not the whole report?
No, just 5 minutes. That's it. You agree to work for just 300 seconds.
And part 2?
Part 2 is just realizing that 5 minutes is a very, very short time. It's so short that anyone can focus for that long. Even if the work is boring, you can do it for just 5 minutes.
Okay, and part 3. This sounds like the most important part.
It is. The whole point is just to start. It's not about finishing anything. It's just about taking that first tiny step.
Okay, let's act this out. I'll be Leo. I'm stuck.
Go for it.
I have my huge report, but I'm just sitting here scrolling on my phone. I feel totally overwhelmed. I can't even open the file.
That's the fear. That's the idea of the whole project stopping you. So stop scrolling and use the 5-minute rule. Right now.
Okay.
Say this out loud. I will only open the spreadsheet and read the first few lines for 5 minutes. Then I can stop.
Okay, just 5 minutes. I don't have to finish it. I just have to look at it.
Yeah.
So I open it. I read the first column. 5 minutes are up. Now what happens?
Well, now you're no longer paralyzed.
Yeah.
You've done the hardest part. The hardest part is always going from 0 to 1, from not working to working.
You're saying I broke through that big initial push.
Exactly. You used almost no energy to start because your brain knew it only had to do it for a tiny amount of time.
Yeah.
That fear,
Yeah.
it's gone.
I see.
And now, here's the real secret of the rule. Once you're working for 5 minutes, you have built momentum. Yeah. You're already moving. And it's so much easier to keep moving than it is to stop and then have to start all over again.
It's like pushing a car. The hardest part is that first push to get it rolling.
Perfect analogy. Once it's rolling, you just need a little bit of energy to keep it going.
Right.
When those 5 minutes are over, you will probably just keep working.
Because stopping feels like more work than continuing.
Exactly. The 5 minutes was just the key to unlock the door.
Okay, that explains the starting problem. But we have to go back to Leo's other issue, the distractions. What if I try the 5-minute rule, but my phone is buzzing right next to me? The momentum just breaks, right?
That is right. And Sarah, the guru, she gave Leo a very clear warning about this. You can't just use your willpower to ignore a phone that is sitting right there.
Your brain is already looking for an escape route.
And the phone is the easiest door out. So the 5-minute rule only works best when you remove the other options.
So you have to create a space where the easiest thing to do is the work.
Yes. And we have 3 really simple, actionable steps for this. Step 1, you have to physically remove the phone.
Not just put it face down?
No, don't just put it face down. Put it in another room, somewhere you can't see it or hear it.
Okay. Step 2.
Turn off all notifications on your computer. That little ding sound, that text pop-up, it breaks your focus and you have to start all over again.
Right. And step 3.
Create a quiet space for focus. Don't try to do serious work with the TV on or with people talking around you. Find a quiet corner so your brain only has one thing to focus on.
So this combination is really the key for you, the listener. The 5-minute rule is the start button, and removing distractions is the fuel. If you remove the distractions and you only have to work for 5 minutes, well, there are no more excuses.
You've made it easy for yourself to succeed.
So we have completed our deep dive into this quick tool. Let's summarize the 2 most important steps for you to take.
Step 1, use the 5-minute rule. When you feel that fear, that paralysis, just tell yourself, I only have to do this for 5 minutes. That's the key.
And step 2, remove all distractions. Put your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Give yourself a quiet space. You have to do these 2 things together.
Yeah. And when you practice this rule often, you're not just getting work done. You're building a new habit.
A good habit.
A very good one. You're teaching your brain that starting work isn't scary. It's fast and it's easy. And over time, the habit of starting quickly gets stronger and procrastination gets weaker.
This is knowledge you can use, like, right now. So we want to leave you with one final thought. Think about the biggest, hardest task on your to-do list right now, the one you are avoiding.
We all have one.
We all do. The next time you sit down to work on it, don't plan the whole project. Just ask yourself this one question. What is the smallest, simplest 5-minute step I can take right this second?
And then go do it.
Go try that rule. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive.